Alright, so this is very different from the rest of my videos. First of all, I've had to record this many times for misspeaking. Hopefully I don't do it again this time, and normally I'll normally correct it, but this was pretty bad, and I had to get rid of those videos. The previous time was going great. I was at about 8 minutes of recording, and my phone's battery just died. Thankfully I have a second battery, so I just changed it right then. This one's only at about 50% or so, 51% as it says right now, so I'll try to make it last. That was about at 15%, so that's probably why it died during the recording. Another thing is, 2 weeks, 2 weeks I haven't posted anything. I did reply to some comments and, like a couple comments today on YouTube and all. Not much has happened with my channel since then. I've gotten about 4 or so comments, which is pretty good, and mainly it's just questions I responded to and answered. Another thing is, the fact that I haven't had internet for 2 weeks has been pretty weird, and I honestly haven't needed it. I really feel like if you're doing things, you don't need it that much. I was having a great time with my family, going places, doing things, tons of stuff, and I honestly didn't miss it once you got back into it. It took forever to scroll through your subscription feeds and news feeds on social media sites and whatever and see stuff and responding to messages from weeks ago. But once you did that, it did feel good to be away from all the drama on the internet, all the trolling, all that shit. So it felt great to be away from that. Another thing is when you're in the hotel, the first week of mine, the self-service was terrible both weeks, so we couldn't use our phones for any mobile data or calling or texting or anything, so we had to just use the hotel phone if we wanted to call someone, which we did so we could get a ride to the airport. But what we had to do was first week, no internet, nothing. Second week, we had Wi-Fi, which was only on five devices, which was on my phone, my dad's phone, my mom's phone, my little sister's tablet, and my parents, both their iPads. Actually, my sister's iPad as well. Well, tablet's the same thing, but it worked pretty fine in the end. So my tablet, I went to use it. This is another thing about getting back into the internet after you haven't used it for some time. My tablet, I don't use that often, but I hadn't used it in about 3 weeks. Probably a week before I went there. So I turned it on. No Wi-Fi, no everything, airplane mode on, everything was off, and I turned it on and connected to the free Wi-Fi there, agreed to it, and I had 100 notifications. Or it literally wasn't 100, but it was so many of them. You see on Android Lollipop, you have your lock screen notification. There were so many of them. I pulled down on the lock screen to go change my brightness. I couldn't even do that. It was so cluttered, so many notifications that it was overkill at that point. I just cleared them all and moved on with my day, but after I responded to all of them and got them out of the way, it really did feel great to be back. Another thing is, on the airplane ride there, something you should get if you're on an airplane ride, you should get something like this, a portable charger. You can get many types. This was only $5. It's only 10,000 milliamps, I believe. But this is 20,000 actually, so that's better. It's not gonna charge your phone 100%, but there are bigger and better ones you can get. But this was $5, so I'm not gonna complain. I did review one similar to this, but it broke, so I just replaced it with another one, which was $5. So you can't beat that. Also, I had these headphones because I was told on the airplane, the sound of the airplane actually can cause your ears. It can cause a lot of pain to your ears, so I wore these headphones. I'm not sure how much they were, but I bought them before watch my camera not focus, but they're Sony headphones, pretty well. They're pretty decent. They're actually, just putting them in your ears actually gets rid of a lot of sound, so I think they're very good, even good as earmuffs, so they're pretty good. The only thing I'm kind of disappointed with is there isn't volume up or down buttons. There's just the pause and change song button, which, it's alright. It's okay, so I'm not gonna complain that much. Another thing is, once you're there, or once you're on the plane and your ears start to hurt, I was told yawning and gum chewing gum and yawning help with that. Besides having the headphones on and playing music, which I actually listened to a ton of music. I downloaded a ton of albums to listen to before I went here, or before I went on the plane, before the 2 weeks before I made that video. Actually, I believe it was right after I made that video, and I was going the next couple days afterwards, and it was great. It was great that I had these on me. Another thing is, once I got back, I was pretty tired and all, and it just sucked getting used to the cold weather again. It's gonna probably take me a couple days to do that, and I'm honestly having a great time. How is your guys' winter break been? Today is New Year's Eve, so tomorrow I'll try to make some new videos for a new year. Yes, it's very good, and I missed all the Christmas and all that. And so when I came back to my house, knowing that all that has gone by, 2 weeks, the house was very cold because nothing has gone in it, and we're gonna actually have to go shopping tomorrow because all our food from 2 weeks ago has been expired now, so we're gonna have to get rid of all that and replace it. But when I came back to my house, well, Santa had came, and what I got really was, first of all, I got this cup, and I'm a pretty big Star Wars fan, so this is cool. Yoda's one of my favorite characters in Star Wars. It's Yoda with a Santa hat and a cane, or a candy cane, and it's very cool. A Merry Christmas may you have. I think that's very cool. I can't do a Yoda voice that well. Maybe I'll try it another time, but as of now, I think that's still very cool. Next was I got some games. I got Star Wars Battlefront, and I'm very happy that I got this. I didn't ask for anything, and this is something pretty cool that I got. And I'm very thankful for all this. Another thing is, I'm pretty happy that I got this. I'll try to play this with someone sometime. Star Wars Battlefront. Battlefront 2 was one of my favorite games as a kid. I played that game so much as a kid, and knowing that when I heard there was a new one, I was so ready to I believe I did pre-order it, but I never picked it up or anything. So it's great that I finally got it now, and I meant to get it the day it came out. It's just my school is so much work, so much tiring. My science teacher gives like 400 assignments a day. I'm over exaggerating that shit, but she gives you like a 20-page packet due the next day, and I'm like, that shit's a waste of time. So that wasted my time, so I couldn't go Star Wars that day, and I had other shit to do then, so I never got it. I believe it was like the 17th of November or December it came out. Either way, it's pretty sad that I missed out on that. Another thing is, this game, I've played these games a lot. You either love them or you hate them, or you love to hate them, and it's Call of Duty Black Ops 3. I haven't played this game yet, but Black Ops 3, I played, what was it? Advanced Warfare. I definitely did not like that game. There was too much lag in the game, and it could have been a great game if the performance was better. I played it a couple of weeks ago, and the performance was so terrible on that game. It was just painful. I was just in shock at how bad the performance of that game was. Ghost, I didn't really like it. It just felt too different from the other Call of Duty games. It was the maps on the game. The story was kind of crappy compared to the other games. I really like the Advanced Warfare story. Sure, it's not that deep of a story, but it's really entertaining. And Ghost story, I didn't like that much compared to like the Modern Warfare ones or the Black Ops ones. But this Black Ops 3 should be pretty cool. I've heard it's pretty good, so I don't know. Hopefully it's good. I normally like the Black Ops games. I prefer the Modern Warfare games. Those tended to be my favorite Call of Duties, but what do I gotta say? This one could be very cool as well. Next is actually, I got this pillow. Sleeping in a hotel with very shitty pillows for 2 weeks or so. My neck hurts. My neck has hurted for quite some time, and it's great that I have a decent pillow to sleep on now. This is an emoji, devil emoji, and it's purple devil emoji. Actually, my phone, the devil emoji is red, but still, I kind of like this one. This is based off of the iPhone emojis, which an Android user, as you all know, but I think the iPhones have much cooler emojis, especially that Spock emoji that I found out about and the middle finger one, which are very cool in my opinion, which I've used before. I've seen them and they're very cool, especially that you can change the skin color and all the emojis on the iPhones. That's what I think are cool. But the emoji pillows, these are pretty cool. Especially having a pillow now, it's very soft. Something that I can sleep on now, considering my neck has hurt for quite some time. And my neck has hurt for quite some, or since the first night I slept, because the sheets on the pillows were just bad. The blankets on there, being used to using very warm blankets, the blankets on the pillows felt like fucking rags. They felt like toilet paper. It felt like I was using toilet paper to sleep on. It was pretty bad. Another thing is I actually got some shit. Yeah, I got some shit. Yeah, I got this pillow. This is pretty cool as well. The poop emoji, the shit emoji, the crap emoji. Call it whatever you want. I think this is pretty cool. I ended up getting this for Christmas. I think this is pretty cool too. You could probably pull some pranks on people by putting this in someone's room or all. And I just think it's pretty cool, especially now that I have some pillows and all. I'm glad I sleep and that I can sleep finally after 2 weeks of having painful neck and just shitty sheets that felt like, or no pun intended for the shit part, but shitty sheets that felt like toilet paper or rags. They felt like something you would use to wash the dishes with. They felt that bad. It felt like paper almost. It was pretty bad, and now that I have some soft pillows to lay on, it's pretty nice. One last thing I have to show you. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I just had to show you this, and I decorated this tree right here. I decorated it. I think it's very cool looking, and yeah, we didn't put up a big tree this year because, well, weren't going to be home, but just a little tree like this. This was pretty cool and very nice that I had this little tree. I've had it for a couple of years and I've used it since then, but it's still nice to put up something like this. These Yoda lights, as you can tell, I'm a pretty big Star Wars fan. These are cool in my opinion. These are really, I like these a lot. And what do I have to say? Simply, happy holidays, happy New Year, Merry Christmas, whatever. Anything that I would have made, I would have probably made about 6 videos by now if I wasn't gone, but it was great to spend time with the family and all, and hope you enjoyed this video. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, whatever you guys celebrate. Hope you enjoyed this video, and bye.